Girl, I now worked my way into a six-figure cybersecurity job, and I'm going to tell you how. I literally changed my life and career trajectory based on a connection that I made years ago. And for me, it's proof that networking is so important when it comes to your career. So for context, if you're new here, I've been working in software sales for about 7 years. I started my career at Microsoft and have a background in business and computing. I spent 5 years at Microsoft, and when it was time to leave it, this is where my network really came in handy. When I first started my career, I had one networking rule, and that was every single time someone left the company I was working at, I had to have a quick call with them before they left. Why? Because I wanted to know where they'd be going, what they'd be doing, and if I could, how much they'd be earning. So this was a great way for me to maintain and expand my network and to find out some information about other roles and opportunities within the market. So one of the key conversations that I had back then was with one of my colleagues who was leaving Microsoft to go to a networking company. I ended up finding out that she was going to a major networking company, what she was going to be doing, and even how much she was going to be earning. And I thought, this might be of interest to me in the future. So of course, I made the genuine effort to try and keep in touch with her. This was through coffee chats and calls. And fast forward a couple of months into her new role, and she actually ended up introducing me to a hiring manager at her new company. We really had a great conversation. We talked about where I was currently, what I wanted for my future, what he was doing at the company, what his team looked like, and potential opportunities within the organization. After I had the call with the hiring manager, unfortunately, I realized that I wasn't actually ready to leave Microsoft yet. Even though the opportunity sounded really good, I still thought that I had a lot of things to achieve at Microsoft and I wanted to stay a little bit longer, but I'm so glad I had that call with him. So we decided that the best thing for us to do was to stay in touch. We actually connected on LinkedIn, and I just spent my time focusing on showing up properly on social media, showing up well on my LinkedIn, working on my personal brand and my visibility. I stayed at Microsoft, but literally 1 year later, that same hiring manager moved to a new cybersecurity company and then reached out to me on LinkedIn to explore a role at his new company. As you can imagine, I was completely shocked when he messaged me. I was literally like, how do you even remember me? Like, how has this happened? 1 year later, you want to talk to me about another role at another company? And he was like, yeah, I remember you from our meeting. We had a really good connection. I know your background, I know what you can do, and also I've seen some of your YouTube videos. I think you have great communication skills. I like the way you express things and also how you explain technologies. I think you'd be a great fit for my team. Guys, this was literally happening at the exact time that I was looking for a new job. I had decided that I needed to leave Microsoft, I needed to make more money, go out into the market, have a new challenge. And this guy, a hiring manager, is literally approaching me about a role, a hiring manager that I spoke to a year ago. Isn't that insane? And of course, I was like, yes, I'm applying, I'm jumping at the chance. I put my application through and went through the application process, which was not easy, guys. Cybersecurity is so tough. It was 4 stages. It was the hiring manager interview, which was basically a chat because obviously we already knew each other. And it was a technical interview, which was super hard, guys. Super hard. I can make another video on this if you guys would like. Then I went on to a panel and a presentation with 4 other people in the team, including the director. All while going through this application process, I could tell that the hiring manager really wanted me to get the job. He was coaching me, he was helping with answering the question, what to prep for. There was also a role play within the panel, and he helped me with that as well, like giving me all the preparation tips and advice that I would need to essentially get this job. So of course, I worked my butt off to try and get this job, guys. I was up all night prepping, learning about cybersecurity and networking, guys. It was really hard because I came from a cloud computing background. I had done a bit of security at Microsoft, but nowhere near to the extent, nowhere near to networking. So I had to work really hard, and I really wasn't sure I was going to get the job, especially because my technical interview was so hard. I was like, I'm not going to get it. I'm going to flop. But then I did think I smashed my panel and my presentation and my role play. And guys, of course, I got the job. I really think that they saw the potential in me. I definitely didn't have all the requirements for the job, guys. If you look at the job description and you look at my CV, you would be like, this girl is not going to be able to do this job. But I stand by the fact that I had my connection with the hiring manager and I had my personal brand to really boost me. Those are the things that really got me the job. My personal brand included the things that I was just posting on social media, all the knowledge that I was sharing on my Instagram, my YouTube, and then also all the achievements I was sharing on my LinkedIn. I had built a reputation. That is what personal branding is. When you're known for a specific thing And I think my personal brand was strong enough that they saw the potential in me to be a great addition to their team. So I ended up literally almost doubling my base salary. I definitely doubled my OTE, so my on-track earnings. And this was amazing, guys, all because of one call that I had with a girl that was leaving my company years before. Isn't that incredible? That is literally the power of networking. When people say that your network is your net worth, it's cringe and it's stupid and I hate it, but they're right. It literally is your net worth. Doubling my salary has increased my net worth. It's crazy. And this is what I always say about networking. It's not about instant results. It's not about favors. And this is the mistake that a lot of people make. They think, oh, I need to grow my network so people can help me, so I can get things from them. But it's actually about connection, connecting with the right people who might be able to help you in the long run for something that you need, whether it's your career, your business, your skills. It's about finding the right people, having the right tools in your toolbox for your future.